do I wish to?
Definitely, man.
This is the first time
You my man, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I ain't gonna talk about Gann. I'm gonna talk about you for a minute. Randy, man. Now, I know you lost that fight, but you know what, man? You went out like you lost that fight like a true warrior. You know what I'm saying? You gave your props off to him for the good job that he did, but I thought you still fought like a real warrior, man. What was that like going out there? Because in my eyes, you was a favorite in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of, he kept you off balance. What was that like when you were in the fight and you're thinking like, damn, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, nothing seemed to be working. I just felt like I was off all night. Nothing seemed to work. It was either a great game plan and great strategy, and I fought poorly or both. A combination of the two.
I thought you fought a good fight, man. He was at the top of his game that night. Sometimes it just don't go right. Pride. Tell me about that, man. You fought Alistair Overeem, man. What's up with that?
That was a fun fight. He was going to be the guy that throws knees from everywhere, and he's got devastating knees. He's knocked out quite a few guys with his knees. But I knew I could get, if we stood there in exchange, if I made it into a war and didn't let him stay outside and play his game the way he wants to, that I can knock him out. So I was pretty confident going in.
And I didn't keep up with it too much. Who's your next opponent in the tournament?
Well, they haven't said yet. They haven't decided yet, but I'm guessing, and everyone pretty much as a general consensus, it'll be Quentin Jackson.
Hey, what do you think about that, man? Quentin's good, man. He's got some skills. He's a tough guy, man. What do you think?
Hey, Quentin's really tough, and he improves every time he fights. He's getting better and better and better. He's really athletic, really strong. That'll be an interesting fight. I'm gonna give him a hard time though.
Oh, she here?
Yeah, man. I know, man. You one of the fighters I look up to. You stay at the top of your game. You always stay in your pocket. You don't really do anything that will take you out of your game. Like I said, I mean, even with the Randy fight, I still thought you were in your game. It's just, he happened to do his thing. But I look up to you as a fighter because you always stay in your game and do your thing no matter what. But I gotta ask you one question, man. Who cut your hair, man?
I cut it, and I get a couple people to help me every once in a while to keep the back straight. So,
I'm sad though, man, because every time I see him, it's always tight, right? Yeah, his hair is always tight. It's always bald, and on the sides, keep it tight, man. Hey, but you're doing your thing, man. I like it, man. I like it. And he definitely doing his thing.
Thanks a lot, man. I'm having fun. I enjoy what I do, so makes it easy.
Take it to John.
Man, Dean, you need to cut his hair. I know you be fainting Laborio up in the bathroom. You gotta cut this, man. You gotta do something about this thing going up here on my head. Hairstyles. So, Chuck, what else do you have in your future? When do you think you can come back and fight in the UFC?
Well, after this Pride tournament's over, I'll be back in the UFC. I've still got 3 fights for the UFC after that, so I'm expecting to be back in the UFC January, February, whenever the next show is.
Definitely sounds entertaining. Now, what do you think about this whole card as a whole? I mean, it seems to be getting
some real interesting fights. I'm real excited. There's some real interesting fights. I'm really excited about this card. It's going to come out. Only hard parts, I'm not going to get to watch a lot of it because I'm working with the NFL. So it'll be fun to watch after the whole show's over and go home and watch it.
Definitely seems like this fight's getting a lot of publicity, whether it be ESPN or whether it be. I lost my little train of thought there, Chuck. How about you?
I lost a little there too. No distraction.
You're almost the Iceman. Yeah, you're the Iceman. You have no emotions, right?
No emotions.
Definitely. But like we were saying, this whole card seems like it's getting a lot of attention from the mainstream media. What do you think that does for the sport?
That's great. That's what we need. The more we get, the better. The more we're going to grow, the better the paydays are going to be, and better fights we're going to have too.
Definitely, no doubt.
I got one question for man. Hey, listen, this is the question that everybody want to know, man. All the fans want to know, man. Don't pull no punches, man. You can't hold back. What happened in the training room with you and Tito? We all want to know this.
I've always said training's training, but I beat him wrestling. I beat him submission, out position on the ground. I beat him and striking and destroy him. So put it all together, I can beat him any part of his game. Styles make fights, and his style just conflicts with mine completely in a bad way. So.
You see, folks, there was a reason why Tito didn't fight this man. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason. I'm not saying what that reason was, but I'm saying though, it was a reason why he didn't fight this man. And if they fight, I know where my money's going. I'm calling my bookie, and I know where I'm putting my money. I'm not saying who's gonna win or who I'm gonna bet on, but all I'm saying is the Iceman is here to stay, y'all. The Iceman is here to stay.